I don't like those people who sit up there and pretend that they are something that they are not.
I ain't never been around this man long enough to even know shit about him. But because I was married to his brother, I know a lot about him. Like, for instance, him and Dwight Howard doing mushrooms together, and they were supposed to be doing inappropriate things, as in gay things. So your brother thought she was on the down low. He was questioning that.
Look at your neighbor and say he's a meat stretcher. He'll stretch your meat.
Who ate from fruits? Fruits?
I don't like those people who sit up there and pretend that they are something that they are not.
If you got a funny hat, nigga, I don't fuck with you. I'm gonna put it just like that. Funny hat, costume, I don't fuck with you.
Fruits?
Kevin asked Ricky, would he give a man head for money?
What you say now?
What?
I believe everything they said. Everything, 1,000%.
I will say this on the behalf of men, okay?
Nobody nominated you to speak for all men.
If a man does like something that touches butt or whatever, I wouldn't call a man gay because of that.
Fruits?
He can nut wherever he want to for $3 million, my nigga.
Even if you got behind him with a whole dildo.
Kevin asked Ricky, would he give a man head for money?
Kevin Wesley is more sneaky with it because he knew that he couldn't be a long-term public gay or public bisexual because a lot of people ain't gonna respect it, especially in this so-called conscience community where a lot of them on the down low. And he knew these women weren't gonna respect and accept the shit, and these men were going to make him choose, like Dwight Howard.
So your brother thought she was on the down low. He was questioning that.
Because of how my face look, I look like my mama. People always say you pretty and you gay.
I believe everything they said. Everything, 1,000%.
Who ate from fruits? Fruits?
I don't like those people who sit up there and pretend that they are something that they are not.
If you got a funny hat, nigga, I don't fuck with you. I'm gonna put it just like that. Funny hat, costume, I don't fuck with you.
Fruits?
Why is Kevin Wesley so quiet right now during this big viral story of Dwight Howard? Why is he not coming to his defense as a character witness and say, hey, this is the guy I once called my brother. I called him my brother. This is D. D wouldn't do a thing like this. Why is Kevin Wesley so quiet? A nigga that loves to clout chase and go viral. Covers fake viral stories. Fake. He won't even touch this real life story. He's not going nowhere near this real life story. Why? Why, y'all? Why? Y'all not curious why? Is he scared something's gonna come out about him if this real story, he starts to cover this real story? He should be the one saying, hey, I lived in that house with him. D wouldn't do a thing like that. I lived with him. I was his assistant. But he's not. And he just recently said, I will defend anyone who's wrongly accused. But, Dwight is saying he's being falsely accused. And you called him your brother at one time. You lived in the house with him. You traveled with him. Y'all were very domesticated together in the garden. Why you so quiet? Why you don't got that same energy you had when you was jumping platform to platform fucking with everybody else? Why you don't keep that same energy you had when you was attacking your brother's wife? Where that energy go? You wasn't quiet then. Where's that energy when you was trying to discredit me, nigga? Where that energy go? When I said what happened out there at that house, and you was trying to shit on me, make me look like a drug head. What, like, where's all that energy? Where's that energy? You're quiet. Where is that energy that you spent nights doing 4, 5, 6, 7 hour lives? When people started coming out about you and you was having meltdowns, where's that energy? You don't have a Dwight Howard story on your channel. Why? Now listen, when his news broke, everybody called and messaged me because they wanted to know what I thought because of my situation in that house that night some years ago. I know you got calls. Matter of fact, for one, I know Diesel sent you a message personally. Yeah, my friend Diesel, the one you tried to use against me. You secretly recorded his phone call, nigga. Yeah, I know he personally sent you this story just to see how you would respond. And you responded how he thought you would. Like you didn't know what was going on. I told you the universe is undefeated, Kev. You're probably shaking in your boots right now. About to get my popcorn.
According to Steven, Dwight didn't stop there. He went on to force Steven into performing a similar act on him.
But the details...
Now it's clear that something shady is happening in Howard's bedroom, and apparently his tricks and activities are very similar to other stories we have heard about other high-profilers. It's impossible not to draw any lines here, and fans quickly jumped to the only possible conclusion. As one person commented, there's a true sickness in Hollywood and our national sports. And another user added, Dwight Howard is sick. I can see why the NBA has backed away from him. As if that wasn't enough, Steven's lawsuit piles on a list of serious charges against Dwight, and the list of accusations is longer than a working day before the holidays. In his response to these grave accusations, Dwight Howard denied all victims' claims, despite the fact there were text messages between them. Howard did acknowledge that Kitty was indeed a man dressed as a woman and that intimate acts involving Steven, Kitty, and himself did occur. However, he insisted these acts were consensual.
You ain't gotta explain that to nobody, no matter what they say.
Now, here's where it gets even more interesting. Howard is not afraid of facing all these allegations in court, and he even brags to bring the mysterious Kitty as his defendant in his case. As one of Dwight's attorneys stated, what was a private consensual encounter was made public for profit, and Mr. Howard looks forward to bringing the truth to light in a court of law. Despite being an easy target due to the subject matter and his status as a celebrity, Mr. Howard chose to trust in the justice system and will rely on all future court filings to speak for themselves. Now, apparently, this is going to be a speculate in many ways, and fans are eager to see the person hiding behind Kitty's nickname. As for Dwight, he made it clear that what he does in his bedroom is his business.
Who ain't from Fruits? Fruits?
I don't like those people who sit up there and pretend that they are something that they are not.
If you got a funny hat, nigga, I don't fuck with you. I'm gonna put it just like that. Funny hat, costume, I don't fuck with you.
Fruits?